Somali money. Oof, it's a lot of cigarettes.
This is what is known as a poison ring. Watch out for this, you guys. This is like, I don't understand how this is legal.
This is a Knights of the Sherwood Forest sword. Really quick here, I've had these swords for quite a while, and I actually just sold them. The same person is coming right now to pick up both of them. This is every goddamn motherfucking time. Every time. This is a modern officer sword. This is probably from the Vietnam era. It's like a dress sword. So this is going out there. I mean, this is nothing special. If it had the scabbard, it'd probably be worth a little bit more, but it's cool. It's just, yeah, I don't know, it's not very functional. And if you're going with a sword into battle in Vietnam, I can't imagine it go very well. So, okay, so this one's out. This isn't really what we're talking about. We are more talking about this sword here. This is a Knights of the Sherwood Forest sword. This was a fraternal organization that was basically extinct by the early 1900s. It started in the late 1800s. This order was established in 1879 in St. Louis. Like I said, there's just kind of a play on words with like Robin Hood and his merry band of men, and Knights of the Sherwood Forest. Their numbers were about 1,700 at its max. Like I said, very small, but just because this is an organization that's kind of obscure, not well known, didn't last very long, this does make this kind of a rare find. I paid, we got 80 on it? Yeah. Oh, I broke even. I think I paid about 80 bucks on this sword, but it's a nice piece of history. It's cool. It's just, because it's such an obscure organization, there's not a whole lot of desire for it. The blade itself is not in terribly good shape, but I mean, it's still a cool sword.
So this organization was recognized as the second level degree for the organization in the Philadelphia Subsidiary High Court in 1883. Like I said, 1,700 members and some 50 subordinate conclaves governed by a supreme conclave of the world. And I mean, if you look on Wikipedia, they say that this organization was extinct by 1920. So here we see a name engraved on it. Oh, cool. Look at that, the hilt's a little knight's head. All right, a little piece of history moving in and out. Come on down, just take a look there.
Somali money. Oof, it's a lot of cigarettes. What year is this from?
I have no clue.
83, 87.
Were them all Somalian? I did have them separated.
These ones are all Somalian, yeah.
Okay.
They're really beat up, but I can give you some for them. Okay, yeah, here's 13 pieces for 15. Just kind of glancing at it. I mean, do you know how much you want for all this stuff?
I have no clue, man.
40 bucks?
Even all of this?
Yeah, like 40 bucks blanket. What I do is I do these on my internet auctions. I hold them up, starting bid $1.
Yeah.
Each one, I'll let it ride. I'll do 45. That's kind of as much as I
want. Yeah, man, that's awesome.
I'll see you around.
All right, take care, man.
Thanks. I'll double my money. Here, the Somali currency, it's really ratty. This is pretty rare. I'm gonna sell these on Whatnot, starting bid $1. I'm gonna do them in piles. And yeah, join my Whatnot. That's where this stuff goes. This stuff isn't very good though. Interesting. I never see Somali money. Oh, wow.
16 of those.
What do you want per?
Just melt.
Okay, so what does that break down to per? I can't buy all of them unless you wanted to sit on a check for a few days.
I could do that, or you could just buy what you want, and I can.
No, because I'd like to move. I'd like to move all of them. I think I could probably get all these sold in 3 days.
2160 before.
Yeah, 2160 flat. 2160 an ounce. 8640.
Great.
How much cash do we have? How's $2,000 rest on a check? You deposited on Thursday.
Okay.
So here's 2 G's. So I got these now. I have a few people I know that are interested in these. The smaller fractionals, these do have a bigger premium. Like right now, these are going for gold currently is $21.60 an ounce. American Precious Metal Exchange is like kind of the Walmarts, and I beat their prices. So they're charging $2,700 an ounce, $2,730. So I'm not gonna get that, but I'll make $1,000 on this deal if I play my cards right. But because I'm going on vacation, this, no matter what, this is gone by Wednesday. I'm gonna dump all this stuff. So I did just gamble here. If the gold market drops, I don't think it will because it continues to rise, but if it drops, I'm gonna get burned on this. Not by much. 75% chance that I make $500 or more. I give it 10% chance that I'm gonna make $300, and then I give it 15% chance that I just gambled and lost. Usually don't gamble, but let's find out.
This ring is deadly. I just bought this today. Well, it's not actually deadly. However, its functionality is deadly. This is what is known as a poison ring. Let's talk about it.
A poison ring, not actually poisonous, however, it's meant to contain poison. That is its original function from the Renaissance period when these kind of came to be. These were used either by assassins to discreetly kill somebody. You'd be sitting next to them at a meal, and when no one's looking, you'll
you got your poison in here and you pop it into their drink or their food. Or if you've been captured and you have this ring on, you know, think Heinrich Himmler. He didn't kill himself with a poison ring, but he did have a poison capsule because he wanted to kill himself rather than be tried and hanged. I'm gonna think of it, Goring did that too. Anyway, it's a tool of espionage, a poison ring, traditionally. Usually they have a very intricate and ornate design, as we see here with this one, and this is meant to fool you. As you look at it, you don't really look at what's going on down here. You're too busy caught up looking at the gemstone and all the pretty intricate designage on the ring itself. They're generally made from gold or silver, some kind of a precious metal. And if you see this little clasp right here, that's the giveaway that it's hiding something beneath. But they're not always intricately designed. There are other versions that are meant to be so simplistic. Again, you don't think twice. It's either trying to distract you because it's way too much, or it's very simple and you don't think anything of it because it's so simple you can't conceive there's actually poison in here. Now, over time, these rings have shifted away from their original purposes, shall we say. They become very popular even today with, oh, I don't know, trying to conceal something into some place where you're trying to bring drugs into a club. I certainly know nothing about that. I've also never lied. These items also, they've gone from sinister to sentimental. People like to use them to keep other stuff, sentimental little keepsakes, lockets of hair, which I think is weird, but people do that. If you have, I don't know, some kind of an antibiotic you're on, you can keep this in there. It's a lot easier than keeping around a pill jar. Other times people put tiny photographs in them. We've come across this before. You flip open a ring and it's got a photo of somebody. And when buying these rings, you want to be careful of reproductions. Ones that are hundreds of years old, they can be very expensive. They're cherished antiques with a lot of rich and dark history. But there's reproductions too. When looking at these, look at the maker, look and see how it's stamped. If it's got a artist stamp on it, you can look it up and see who exactly made it, how old the ring is. These range in price from this one here in my hand. This is a modern one. This is not one from the Renaissance period. This is $40. We put this up on eBay just the other day. But ones that are old, like very old, they can get very expensive, especially if they have a historical significance too. So that is a poison ring.
I made warnings about these before. Watch out for this, you guys. This is like, I don't understand how this is legal. This company is telling me pay them $980 for my trademark image. Now, what they're doing, they're basically trying to tell me that I fucked up on my trademark, and unless I pay them, it's gonna get undone. No, I didn't. I definitely didn't, because I used a law firm to do it. And what they do is they look for people that are gullible. That's all this is they're just trying to trick me into paying, it seems anyway, I have to use the word here, it seems, not is. Seems they're just trying to get me to pay them $980 and they'll add elbow grease to something that doesn't need greasing. Oh, we'll make sure that it never goes away. Yeah, it's not gonna go away. So you guys watch out for this. If you have an LLC or if you have a trademark or some kind of a copyright, don't be surprised if you get stuff in the mail and it's not from the government. Like, look and see who it's from. It's from some random company and they're like trying to trick you into money. Like, it's a thing that people fall for all the time. Fuckers. Kind of want to send them a note, just says fuck you.